Welcome to my Let's Play of the second Scott Adams grand adventure game, Pirate Adventure. It was released by Scott Adams' new company, Adventure International, in 1979, a year after Adventureland. Like the previous Adventureland, it ended up being published to many systems. The one it was distributed to that we're concerned with was the TRS-80 Model I, and later the Model III, on a 16K cassette which saw print for $14.95. Initially, it was hard for me to find any real information on this game, other than it's considered to be a good game for someone who is a beginner to the genre. Then I found an article in the December 1980 issue of Byte magazine. Originally, I was there to read a different article, which published the source code for Pirate Adventure, but I found the information in another article more interesting. In it, Scott explained that after he finished Adventureland, a project which added great stress to his marriage, with his wife often hiding his discs around the home in an attempt to get his attention, he decided that he was through with creating adventure games. He also explained that it was shortly after he had planned to give them up, his wife Alexis approached him, asking if she could create a game. What resulted from the joint project was the second saga, Pirate Adventure. The game was partially based on the novel Treasure Island, with some elements from other fantasy stories such as the inclusion of Neverland from Peter Pan. In many ways, it's a much more straightforward adventure than Adventureland, having only 2 treasures, but it really punishes a player for some puzzles that require leaps of logic that are unnatural, and a lot of trekking with a limited inventory around a world in an unnatural method that I can only relate to as playing Leapfrog. In a change of pace, we're going to be playing this game on a TRS-80 Model III using Model III TRS-DOS version 1.3. What we want to do is check our directory and make sure that this is TRS-DOS. There we go. And as you can see, this is Pirate. So we type Pirate to begin. We do not wish to restore a previously saved game. And the splash screen. Adventure, version 8.2, Adventure number 2, version 4.08. Copyright Adams, 1979, Box 3435, Longwood, Florida, phone 1-305-862-6917. This program will allow you to have an adventure without ever leaving your armchair. You will find yourself in a strange new world. You will be able to look up, pick up, and otherwise manipulate the objects you find there. You will also be able to travel from location to location. I will be your puppet in this adventure. You command me with 2-word English sentences. I've over 120-word vocabulary. If a word doesn't work right, try another. Some commands I know: help, save, game, score, inventory, quit. The author has worked over a year on this program and is currently writing many new adventures, so please don't copy or accept a pirated copy of Adventure. Press Enter. As before, in the first adventure, Adventureland, we have the split screen thing going, so we are going to remember that the top portion is the room description and the bottom portion is our interactivity. I am in a flat in London. Visible items: flight of stairs. Sign says, "Bring treasures here, say score." Bottle of rum, rug, safety sneakers, sack of crackers. Welcome to Adventure number 2, Pirate Adventure, by Alexis and Scott Adams. Dedicated Ted Heron and Paul Charland. Remember, you can always ask for help. Tell me what to do. As with the previous adventures, I have taken the time to work my way through everything, and I have written down the order at which I wish to go. We are going to start by getting a few things. We want to get the rum, and then we want to get the crackers, and then we want to get the sneakers. And as you see, there is a rug here, so we will get the rug. Sorry, I can't. It's nailed to the floor. So we will leave the rug for now. I wanted you to see that. And we will climb the stairs. I am in an alcove. Visible items: open window, books in a bookcase. Some obvious exits are down. Let's get the book. there is a strange sound. Notice it now says bookcase with secret passage beyond. Let's read the book. The book is in bad condition, but I can make out the title, Treasure Island. There's a word written in blood in the flyleaf, Yo-ho, and a message. Long John Silver left 2 treasures on island. So let's enter the passage. I am in a secret passageway. Some obvious exits are east and west. So let's go east. I am in a musty attic. Visible items, pirate's duffel bag, unlit torch, rum bottle smashed into pieces. Sign, opposite of light is unlight. Some obvious exits are west. Notice opposite of light is unlight was also used in Adventureland. Let's get the bag. It's a duffel bag. And then examine the bag. There's something there, all right. Maybe I should open it. So let's open the bag. Something falls out. If you look at the list now, it says unlit torch, matches, rum bottle smashed into pieces, sign of opposite of light is unlight. So let's get the torch. Let's get the matches. I am carrying too much. Try take inventory. If we look at our inventory, we see we're carrying a book, the duffel bag, an unlit torch, a bottle of rum, safety sneakers, and a sack of crackers. So this is pretty much the limit of our inventory. Let's drop the bag and then get the matches. Now we want to get back out of here, so we go west, and then we go west again, and we're in an alcove. Visible items, open window, bookcase with secret passage beyond. Some obvious exits are down. We are going to go to the window. I am outside an open window on the ledge of a very tall building. Here we want to say the magic word. Yo-ho. Everything spins around and I'm suddenly elsewhere. I am in a sandy beach on a tropical isle. Visible items. Small ship's keel and mast. Sand, lagoon. Sign in sand says, Welcome to Pirates Ida. Watch for the tide. Some obvious exits are east. So we are going to go east. I am in a meadow. Visible items. Mongoose, grass shack. Some obvious exits are east and west. Go ahead and enter the shack. I am in a grass shack. Visible items. Wicked-looking pirate. Treasure chest. Parrot. Some obvious exits are west. So let's give the rum to the pirate. Okay, pirate grabs rum and scuttles off chortling. We now just have a treasure chest and a pirate here. At this time we cannot do anything with the treasure chest. We are instead going to get the parrot. The parrot cries pieces of 8, west to get out of here, and then we go east because that was the direction we came originally to get here. And we're at the foot of a cave-ridden hill. A pathway leads up to the top. Some obvious exits are west. So we are going to climb the pathway. I'm at the top of a hill. Below is Pirates Island. Across the sea, way off in the distance, I see Treasure Island. Visible items. Rock with a narrow crack in it. Some obvious exits are down. So let's drop the book. Parrot ate a cracker. We're still in the same place, but we have dropped the book. And we want to enter the crack. It was a tight squeeze. It is too dark to see. Let's light the torch. I'm in a large cavern. Visible items. Pile of sails, pile of pre-cut lumber, tool shed, narrow crack in rock. So let's get the sails. Parrot ate a cracker. And I want to check my inventory, because I know I am carrying too much. So I want to drop the parrot. And I want to drop the crackers. and then enter the crack again. We're back where we dropped the book, and we're going to drop the sails, and then we're going to go back into the crack. And it was still a tight squeeze, but the parrot ate another cracker. You're going to notice a lot of times the parrot is going to eat a cracker or say something that's a repeat of what has already been said, and I will not always be pointing it out. So here we need to go into the tool shed. And I want to notice here we are in the tool shed with visible items, claw hammer, shovel, water wing. Obvious exits are north. I want to point out that this is a claw hammer, not just a hammer. And in these kinds of games, every single character used is worth gold. So there is nothing that is going to tell us information that is not important information. So the fact that this is a claw hammer and not just a hammer tells us that it's a necessary thing. And remember back when we tried to grab the rug, their rug was nailed down. We're going to need the claw on the claw hammer for getting the nails. Let's go ahead and get the hammer and get the shovel and get the water wings. And then we want to go out of the shed, which is north, and then we want to drop the shovel, go through the crack, unlight the torch, because it's always good to unlight a torch when you do not need it. Get the sails. So now we are carrying everything that we can carry, and then head down. This is the foot of the cave where the pathway was. Go west, and we're in a meadow where the mongoose and the grass shack are, and we want to do an inventory. You see we're carrying the torch, the matches, the sails, the claw hammer, the safety sneakers, and the water wings. So let's drop the sails, and then we want to drop the hammer. We want to drop the wings. I went a little bit too far on that one. Let's get the wings again. I'm sorry. We want to go east. Back to the path. Climb the path. We want to get the book. Then we want to go back down. Head west. And west again, and we're back on the beach. And I want to say yo-ho. From here we want to go back inside, which is enter the window. And then back into the passageway. We're in the secret passageway. We go east to go deeper in. And you see there's the duffel, the empty bottle. Our pirate, who we gave the bottle to earlier, is now sleeping in our attic back in London. This part does not make sense to me, but I'm just going to go with it. We want to get the bottle, and then we are going to leave by going west and west, and then we can enter the window again, and then say yo-ho again. And it takes us back to the beach. Here we are going to go east to where we have been slowly gathering things. Drop the book here. Go back west, and we are at the lagoon. Enter the lagoon. I'm in a shallow lagoon. To the north is the ocean. Visible items, rusty anchor. The tide is out. Obvious exits are north, south, east, and west. Let's go north. I am in the ocean. Visible items, fish, salt water. Obvious exits, north, south, east, and west. Let's get some water, and then let's get the fish. Then we are going to head back. So we go south to the shallow lagoon, and then we go south again to the sandy beach. And we go east past where we're gathering things. Go east again to the foot of the cave-ridden hill with the pathway, and we are going to go in the cave. So we enter a cave where it is too dark to see. Light our torch. It's a good thing we have matches. a maze of caves, obvious exits, south, east, west, and down. So we are going to go down. In a pit, visible items, mean and hungry looking crocodiles, locked door. This is what we needed the fish for. Let's give the fish to the crocodiles. The crocs eat the fish and leave. Now there's just the locked door. So let's go up again, get out of here, head east, and then head south, and puts us at the foot of the cave-ridden hill. While we are here, let's unlight our torch, go west, get the book. Let's have a look at our inventory. We have the book, an unlit torch, matches, bottle of salt water, safety sneaker, and water wings. Let's drop the wings. Let's get the hammer again. Let's drop the matches. And drop the bottle. Am I still carrying the torch? Yes, let's go ahead and drop the torch because we do not need it right now. So let's go west to the beach again. Say yo-ho, the magic word, which takes us to the window. We go in the window, we head down, and we are where the rug is. So remember, attempting to get the rug tells us it's nailed to the floor. So let's get the nails. And then let's get the rug. And if you also notice here, there are keys. I believe the keys were under the rug. At this point, I could climb the stairs, enter the window, and say yo-ho. Or I could say yo-ho, which takes me outside the window. And I could say yo-ho again, and it takes me to the sandy beach on a tropical isle, which we go east from, back to the meadow where we've been gathering our items. And let's do an inventory. I've got the book, I've got the rug, I've got the keys, I've got the hammer, I've got the nails, and I've got the safety sneakers. So let's drop the hammer. And let's drop the rug. And we can drop the nails. And from here, let's enter the shack. And since we have keys, let's unlock the chest. It is now an open treasure chest. Let us examine the chest. There's a set of plans in it. So we get the plans. And there was a while that I ran around after this trying to figure out what to do next, and then I realized that Scott has a habit of repeating things. So let's examine the chest again and realize there's a map in it. This is just like the rubbing the lamp in Adventureland to get the 2 items that are treasures. There is nothing else in the chest. So we head west. Let's do another inventory. The book, the ring of keys, the plans, sneakers, and the map. So let's drop the plans and drop the map. Then let's get the torch, get the matches, and then we are going to head east to the cave-ridden hill, and we are going to enter the cave, where it is too dark to see, so we light our torch. We head down to the locked door and unlock the door, so it is now an open door with a hall beyond. And we want to enter the hall, which leads us into a long hallway. Open door with a pit beyond. Some obvious exits are east, so we go east. And we're in a large cavern. Hey, remember our parrot and things? Here they are. So here we are going to enter the crack. So we're at the top of the hill. The first time we entered the crack, we came from this side. We dropped the book. So let's do an inventory. Blood-soaked book, lit torch, matches, ring of keys. Let's drop the book, drop the matches, drop the keys, and go back in the crack. Now, we have our parrot, pre-cut lumber, there's the tool shed, the crack in the rock, shovel, and sack of crackers. Let's get the shovel, then we want to get the lumber, and get the parrot, and get the crackers. We are now going to go west to the long hallway, the open door with the pit beyond, and we are going to go to the pit. Now we are in the pit, and we can see an open doorway with a hall beyond. So let's go up into the maze of caves with the exit south, east, west, and down. Go east and then south, and we're at the foot of the cave-ridden hill, a pathway leading to the top. Let's unlight our torch, go west, back to the meadow, and this is where we have been gathering things. Let's check our inventory. I want to drop the torch. I want to drop the parrot. I want to drop the crackers. Drop the lumber. Drop the shovel. That's a lot of things we were carrying. We need to go get some more things, though. So we are going to go east. We're going to climb the pathway. And as you can see, there's the book, the matches, the ring of keys here. We need the book. We need the matches. And we need the keys. Then we head back down. And then we head west. And again, here we are, where everything has been being gathered. If there is one thing about this game that stands out to me, it is inventory management. Check our inventory. We have the book, the keys, sneakers. So let's drop the book. Wait, did I not get the matches? We will drop the book. Drop the keys. We will go east. Get the matches again. I must have misspelled it and missed it. So we're going to go down and west again. And drop the matches. Now, as you can see here, I have gathered a large blood-soaked book, an unlit torch, matches, a mongoose, a grass shack, which is part of the landscape, technically, a pile of sails, parrot, rug, ring of keys, set of plans, claw hammer, nails, a pile of pre-cut lumber, a bottle of salt water, a map, a shovel, water wings, and a sack of crackers. I want to move some of this to the sandy beach of the lagoon now, so let's get the hammer. Then let's get the lumber. Then get the nails. Get the sails. Get the plans. Can I read the plans yet? They're plans to build the Jolly Roger, a pirate ship. You'll need hammer, nails, lumber, anchor, sails, and a keel. So let's go west. This is where the ship's keel and mast are. So let's check our inventory. Sails, plans, claw hammer, nails, pre-cut lumber, safety sneakers. So let's drop the sails. Drop the plans. Drop the hammer. Drop the lumber, and drop the nails. We are just carrying the safety sneakers, so let's go east, get the wings, get the shovel, go west, enter the lagoon, get the anchor, it's stuck in the sand, dig, get the anchor, go south. This is back to the sandy beach. Let's drop the anchor, and then we are going to build the ship. Congratulations, but your adventure is not over. As you can see, there is now a pirate ship in our list of things. So let's get the plans, get the hammer, go boat. I am aboard a pirate ship anchored offshore. Check our inventory. We have a set of plans, claw hammer, safety sneakers, shovel, and water wings. So let's drop the plans, drop the hammer, drop the shovel, and then go back to shore. Go east, get the crackers, get the parrot, get the book, get the map, then we go west, and we go back to the boat. I wonder if I can say ship. Go ship. Takes us to the ship, whether it says boat or ship. That is good. Let's check our inventory again. Book, parrot, sneakers, map, water wing, sack of crackers. So we want to drop the parrot first, and then we want to drop the crackers, drop the map. And then we go back to the shore. We go east again. We probably do not need all of this. It is just while doing this I carried everything around with me as much as possible, so on the off chance that I might not have paid complete attention to a particular mechanic, I want to have everything with me that I had when I was doing everything. Let's go ahead and get the matches. Get the rug. And then we go back west. We go back to the ship. Do an inventory. Book, torch, matches, rug. So let's drop the torch. Then we want to drop the matches. And drop the rug. Go to the shore. Go east. And we almost have everything. Let's get the keys. Let's get the bottle. And get the mongoose. And we go west again. We go back to the boat. Do an inventory. Book, mongoose, keys, bottle, water wings. So we want to drop the mongoose. Drop the bottle. Drop the key. Then we need to go and get our crew. So we go to the shore. We say yo-ho. Enter the window. Enter the passage. And then we continue going east. And this is where we started gathering items. So we want the duffel bag. And we want to wake the pirate, who is going to say, "Aye, matey, we be casting off soon." He then vanishes. Let's use the shortcut. Say yo-ho, putting us outside. And then saying yo-ho again, putting us on the beach. Go ahead and drop the book here. And then go back to the ship and set sail. We be waiting for the tide to come in. Let's try it again. Still waiting. After a day at sea, we set anchor off a sandy beach. All ashore who's going ashore. So let's get some items we are going to need. Let's get the shovel. And then we want to get the map. And let's go to the shore. Let's dig. Because the pirate is expecting something. We found something. The pirate grabs the rum and scuttles off, chortling. Let's get the rum. So let's go south, which puts us in a spooky old graveyard filled with piles of empty, broken rum bottles. Visible items, a sleeping pirate. Obvious exits are north and east. So we want to go east. In a large barren field, visible items are a monastery. Some obvious exits are west. So let's read our map. It's a map to Treasure Island. At the bottom it says 30 paces and then dig. Let's walk 30 paces. Okay, I walked off 30 paces. Let's dig. I found something. It's a wooden box. So let's get the box. And then we go west. We're heading back. Oh, carrying too much. Take inventory. Pirate duffel bag, safety sneakers, map, shovel, bottles of rum. Let's go ahead and drop the map for right now, because I do not need it anymore. So let's get the box. And then we want to go west, heading back to the graveyard, and then north back to the beach, where we go back to the ship. And while we are on the ship, let's drop the box, drop the shovel, get the parrot, get the crackers, and carrying too much, drop the rum, get the mongoose. So we have a full inventory right now. Let's check our inventory, make sure we have everything we need. Duffel bag, mongoose, parrot, safety sneakers, water wings, sack of crackers. I do believe we could technically drop safety sneakers, so let's do that. So we have an open inventory slot, and let's get the rum again. I want to be carrying the rum. So let's go to the shore again, and then we will head south from the shore into the graveyard, and then we want to go east back to the monastery. This is the large barren field with the monastery and the map. So let's enter the monastery. I am in a sacked and deserted monastery. Visible items, doubloons, deadly mamba snakes. Some obvious exits are west. So let's drop the mongoose. What better to attack a snake than a mongoose? Okay, I was wrong. I guess it's not a mongoose because the snakes bit it. Room description now says we have a dead squirrel. So let's go ahead and drop the parrot, because it's a parrot. Nothing happens. Drop the parrot. The parrot attacks the snakes and drives them off. If you have been following these games with me since the beginning, you will notice that this is the same solution that was used in Advent/Colossal Cave Adventure, as well as in Pyramid 2000. So we're going to get the doubloons, get the parrot, and we have a full inventory. So we are going to go west to get out of here. We're going to leave the dead squirrel. And we're going to go west again. The parrot keeps eating a cracker. There's the pirate, who we want to wake the pirate. Pirate awakens and says, "Aye, matey, we be casting off soon." He then vanishes. So we go north, and then we go back to the ship. The pirate grabs the rum and scuttles off, chortling. Let's check our inventory. Drop the crackers. Drop the parrot. Drop the bottle. Check our inventory. I want to keep the doubloons. I do want to get the shovel. I want to go shore again. We want to dig. Find nothing. Find nothing. There is no rum here. So we are going to go and wake the pirate. So let's head north again. Go to the boat. He keeps taking the rum and running away, so go shore, go south, wake the pirate, go north, go ship, and we are good. We're aboard the ship, unlit torch matches, wicked-looking pirate, parrot, rug, ring of keys, set of plans, claw hammer, safety sneakers, bottles of rum, wooden box, sack of crackers. Now let's drop the bag. Pirate grabs the rum and scuttles off, chortling. We will deal with that in a minute. Let's go ahead and get the hammer. Get the box. We open the box. Get the rear stamps. Carrying too much. Drop the hammer. Drop the box. Get the stamps, because they are a treasure. And then let's go ahead and try to get our pirate friend again. We wake him up. We go north again. We go to the ship. He grabs the rum. This is a very poor mechanic, I believe, that you keep having to go back and forth, until eventually it randomly does not let him grab the rum. We are back. We want to set sail. We do need the map. My mistake. Let's go get the map. We go shore. Let's go south. We go east. Get the map. We go west. We go north. Give him the rum. Go to the ship. Go to the shore. We go south. We wake the pirate. We go north. We go ship. And we set sail. After a day of sailing, we anchor off a sandy beach. I am sure you can understand just how frustrating that would be to figure out. And also, I apologize for missing the map. I did not carry the map around with me the last time I left it on the boat. We want to go shore. We want to get the book. We want to say yo-ho. We are back to the window. And from here we want to go down. This is back where we started. And we want to drop our treasures. The stamps. And drop the doubloons. At this point, all we need to do is say score. I stored 2 treasures. On a scale of 0 to 100, that rates 100. Fantastic. You solved it all. The adventure is over. Want to try this adventure again? That is a definite no, because we've just finished it. Like I said, this game, Pirate Adventure, is really punishing to the player. Though simple, it had some extremely unnatural leaps of logic, such as the nails being in the rug requiring a hammer, found in a tool shed on a remote magical pirate island that just happens to connect with your outside balcony. The unintuitive manner by which inventory management takes over the game is also a pain. Now, do not get me wrong, it's simple, but putting nearly everything you need on the other side of a crack in the rock that allows you to only carry a small amount through at a time is just lazy. It's not a good puzzle. It was more forgiving, however, than the crack puzzle which it was probably stolen from in Advent, Colossal Cave Adventure, so it does get some extra points there. I also find the way that the pirate at the end keeps stealing the rum and taking off to be an exercise in punishing the player with a random number generator. Annoyingly frustrating and pointless. So in my opinion, does this game really rate as being worth the praise it gets? It's very straightforward. It really lays out most everything that the player is expected to do in plain text right there. It has no real surprises beyond the squirrel, which is a cute touch, but it's also probably inspired by the clam, oyster, bivalve joke in Advent as well. It's definitely not groundbreaking, but it is a solid game, and in the end, that's what matters. As usual, if you have any questions, comments, or considerations, please feel free to leave them in the comments section, and I will get to them as soon as I can. If you have any requests, I'll be very happy to look at them. Still procrastinating with Zor. I told you it's a huge game, and I'm trying to build up a library of Let's Plays before I try to tackle one that large. If you feel free to share this Let's Play with others, I'd be happy. Extra viewership is always a win-win. Better yet, click like and or subscribe. The more people watching, the more motivated I'm going to be to continue doing these. Anyway, with that in mind, be good to each other, and I look forward to our next adventure together.